Taking care of a dog, especially a puppy, is very similar to taking care of a child. You have to keep your eyes on them all the time, making sure that they don't get into trouble or hurt themselves by mistake. Keep their tummy filled to avoid tantrums, taking them to parks and playing with them. These are some of the things you have to do if you have a puppy or a child. In this video, we will tell 15 ways to how dogs love you. Number 1. They're attached to you. A dog's attachment to their owner is similar to a child's attachment to their parent. So if your dog is always happy to see you, follows you around, and gets upset when you leave, it's a sign that they view you as a caretaker. Number 2. You can read each other's body language. Dogs are very good at communicating through body language, and if you've spent enough time together, you'll start to understand what they're trying to say. For example, a wagging tail usually indicates happiness, while a lowered head and ears can signal fear or insecurity. Number 3. They follow you everywhere. If your dog follows you everywhere, then it's a sign that they trust and love you and that you make them feel safe. Following you very closely can be a sign that they're bored, they want something, they're feeling scared, or are just being nosy. Dogs are pack animals, and in the wild, they follow their mother everywhere. Your dog sticking to you like glue could be a sign that they see you as their mother. They might follow you around the house, waiting for you outside the bathroom, or even trail behind you in the yard. Number 4. They listen to your commands. If your dog listens to your commands, it's not just because they want a treat. It's a clear sign of respect and trust, just like the bond between a pup and its mother. A well-trained dog considers your word as law, indicating they perceive you as a guiding figure, much like a mother. If you've ever given your dog a command and they actually listen, it's a sign that they see you as an authority figure. Dogs only obey commands from people they respect, so if your dog is following your orders, it means they see you as a leader. Number 5. They make eye contact with you. Dogs use eye contact in various ways to communicate. Eye contact is one way that your dog may be showing you love, especially if it's with soft eye contact. Humans often gaze into other people's eyes to show affection, and dogs can do the same. The bond between a mother and her pup is deeply rooted in trust, and trust often starts with eye contact. If your dog maintains eye contact with you, they're saying, "I trust you, and I feel safe with you." Number 6. You enjoy spending time together. This one is pretty self-explanatory. If you love spending time with your dog, it's a sign that you have a strong bond. Whether you're going for a walk, playing fetch, or just cuddling on the couch, the time you spend together is special. Number 7. Sense of smell. One of the ways they know you is with the sense of smell. Many studies say that dogs have more than 200 million receptors in their nose, whereas humans have only about 5 million. Because of this factor, their olfactory glands are 100,000 times more sensitive than ours. As a result, dogs will be able to remember different sorts of scents compared to humans, and they'll be able to remember scents that you give off. This ability is the main reason why cops and airport authorities train dogs to identify traces and sources of contraband substances. So don't be surprised when your dog brings the treats that you kept away from them. When it comes to the recognition of humans, dogs can decipher the odor-causing secretions from one person to another. Try to remember the first time when you brought your puppy inside your home. Most probably, your puppy spent the first few hours roaming inside and outside all the rooms and sniffing all the things that came into their sight. They do the same thing when you take them to a new place, like for a walk. Your dog will be much more excited and hyperactive because they have a sensory overload. They are using their sense of smell to understand and identify their surroundings, and in a couple of days, they'll know all the nooks and crannies of your house. So don't think that you'll win while playing hide and seek with your dog, because we both know very well who's going to be the winner. Number 8. Your dog reacts to your emotions. You're not alone if you've ever felt like your dog is attuned to your emotions. According to a new study, canine companions are highly sensitive to the moods of their human parents. The research conducted at Warsaw University of Life Sciences found that dogs can interpret both the spoken and unspoken cues we give off. For example, when we smile, how our dogs pick up on the positive emotion and respond in kind. But if we scowl or speak in a harsh tone, they will also mirror those negative emotions. In other words, our furry friends seem very in tune with our inner state. Interestingly, the study also found that this ability to read human emotions is not just limited to dogs who live with us. In fact, even dogs who have never met us before can quickly pick up on our emotional state. So if you're ever feeling down, just know that your dog is there to comfort you, no matter what. Number 9. You can read each other's body language. Dogs are very good at communicating through body language, and if you spent enough time together, you'll start to understand what they're trying to say. For example, a wagging tail usually indicates happiness, while a lowered head and ears can signal fear or insecurity. Number 10. They give you extra love when you need it. Dogs do seem to instinctively know, in spite of being dumb dogs, when you're feeling down or sick and need some extra love. And despite not being smarter than people, dogs are often more willing to cuddle you than most humans. Because dogs are sweet and usually pretty good, dogs won't necessarily do this for just anyone, but they will do it for an awesome human mom. Number 11. He sleeps in your room. Typically, dogs sleep in a place that they are comfortable. Lamberti writes, "So sleeping in an owner's room could certainly be an indication of comfort." He also noted that environment can affect whether your pooch settles down in your room or on your bed. However, you may want to carefully weigh your pros and cons before you invite him into your bed. Dogs are pack animals and social creatures that are capable of working together to protect each other. A dog's protective nature can often be seen when your dog starts wanting to sleep near you or on your bed with you. Your dog may be doing this as a sign of wanting to protect you as well as trusting that you will protect it in return. You can definitely feel flattered by this sign of love because it's also indicating that your dog trusts and values you. Number 12. Licking you. Dogs can lick for a variety of reasons. Licking is often a behavior that puppies engage in when they want to get their mother's attention and communicate that they're hungry. Some dogs will grow out of the habit of licking, but others may continue to lick for attention as adults. Dogs also lick as a means of self-grooming. They can groom other dogs if they're in their pack. So your dog may be licking you as a means of trying to groom you and acknowledging that you're a pack member. Dogs picked up this sign of affection from their ancestor, the wolf. Number 13. Your dog wags their tail when they see you. Your dog's tail is an essential communication tool with you and other dogs. If your dog's tail is furiously wagging whenever they see you or you're around, this is love in its truest form. Dr. Modes also notes that if your dog's tail is slightly raised or straight up, it can indicate happiness from your pet. Number 14. They're happy when you get home. Does your dog jump up and down, lick your hands and face, bring you a toy, a little bit when you get home from work, school, or errands? Yep, they're absolutely thrilled to see you. And chances are, you're very excited to see your pup too. Number 15. They carry your shoes and stinky socks around. Pooches who are attached to their owners also love their owner's scents, and may raid your shoe pile or laundry basket for stinky socks, t-shirts, or even underwear. Stealing shoes and dirty clothes aren't always the best thing, especially if your dog likes to chew. But you can prevent inappropriate chewing by giving your dog plenty of engaging toys or safe chew toys.